Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of the Supermax 64 TEW 2020 series here on the channels, the UJPW Spinoff series. As with Supermax 64, we're in a unique spot. We're at the kind of the fallout of the best Super Juniors, and we ran obviously the show to determine who will obviously win it, with Vampiro getting the huge win. He's now going to take on the great Sasuke, but also we have the Super J Cup is the next tour after this. So we're in a unique spot where people are vying for opportunities as far as with you're going to see on this card, Lord Akira Korakumi and Eddie Guerrero are going to have a matchup to determine who's going to take on the winner of our main event with Vampiro and the great Sasuke. So we're going to see a title match at least on the Super J Cup card as well as the tournament. So a lot of things happening on this show as far as we're in a unique spot with it. It's a relatively short tour. Obviously, compared to the Best Super Juniors tour, it's really short. There's going to be 4 tour shows and then the final show. And here's what the final card's looking like. Of course, our main event, Junior Heavyweight title matchup, Vampiro, the great Sasuke, the rematch. Should be a lot of fun to see what if Vampiro can get this win. Of course, this will be in Fire Pro. Same thing for the co-main with Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro. As far as the Cosmic, as far as Dragon Kings, as far as the Cosmic Dragon Kings taking on Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki, a team that just seems like they can't be beaten in Fire Pro. We'll see maybe if this will be the night. And then, of course, Eddie Guerrero and Lord Akira Korakumi, basically number 1 contendership matchup. As this could be a great spot for Eddie Guerrero to be able to get a win back over Vampiro, as far as potentially getting a rematch and a title matchup in the same breath as well. It would be pretty great for him. And for Lord Akira Korakumi, this would be a great chance for the Lords of the Deep to really showcase that they are a group on the rise. As far as with him, obviously winning his block was huge for him, and now he has a chance to get a title matchup as well. Then we're going to have the Radical Revolution versus TTS. It's going to be a tag matchup, so it's going to be D. Malenko and Wild Pegasus against Shinichi Funaki and Minoru Tanaka. This is going to be another number 1 contendership matchup for the tag team title. So we have back-to-back number 1 contendership matches as well. And then on the undercard, feels like it'd be great to have a matchup featuring 2 of the kind of longest standing groups, a part of the UJPW universe, with CS Shikuchi and Koji Kanemoto representing the Super Generation Army, taking on the Holy Demon Army of Masato Fuchi and Yoshinari Ogawa in a tag team matchup. Then open up the show. We have a trios matchup as far as obviously the main event, Los Pavano versus the NWO. I always like doing, as far as having the opener, having something along those lines with a story like that. And as far as the Los Bravanos, it's going to be Damien Psicosis La Porca against Jushin Thunder Liger, El Samurai, and 2 Cold Scorpio. Which actually should be a fun little opener. I think it's going to deliver pretty nicely. I'm excited to see how this all plays out, though, especially the matches in Fire Pro. Obviously, it's out of our hands when it comes to that. And that should be a lot of fun to see how the Super Xplosion show runs. As, without further ado, let's just get right into the show. We don't need to waste any more time here. Let's get it rocking and rolling. As for the first tour show, we'll probably see as far as really going to find a good spot for this one. I was going to do the Star Lanes, but that might not be a good idea. Yeah, we'll run the Sendai Sun Plaza here for the first night of Super Xplosion. Main event, Dean Malenko versus Super Delphin. Funny enough, this did happen in real life during the 94 Best Super Juniors. It was in the Perfectional Gym, and that was before the days where everything was taped. As far as so, it was at I'm trying to remember what city it was. It was a relatively smaller city. It wasn't obviously in the Tokyo or Osaka region where it would have probably been taped. So we don't have this match on film, but it did happen, and it was in 1994, and it probably was awesome. And it's a match I would have really loved to have seen. Dean Malenko and Super Delphin, as Dean Malenko is going to get the win here in 22 minutes, though. Co-main event, Oh, that's a good question. Gosh, I really don't know what I want it to be. We might go with just Los Guerreros and Lords of the Deep matchup, as Lord Akira Korakumi and Gran Aniwa taking on Eddie and Chavo. Lord Akira Korakumi is going to beat Chavo Guerrero Jr. So almost a clean sweep tonight for the Radical Revolution. Yeah, then we'll go Golden King and Dragon Kid against Shima and Taru. Oh, it's a Steel Strip matchup. So Golden King will be getting the win. The Cosmic Dragon Kings beating the Dark Side Defiance team. It's just, a fun little undercard tag match. Then we have, this should probably be a little bit higher, actually. Nuki Sano and Tiger Mask 4 of Shudo taking on Dr. Wagner Jr. and Octagon as the two luchadors. So we're going to try to see, we tried to have Dr. Wagner Jr. and Negro Casas be a team. Obviously, that didn't work out during the Grand Prix. So we're going to see if maybe Octagon and Dr. Wagner Jr. have some good chemistry. They're also going to get the win as well, as Octagon's going to beat Tiger Mask 4. I'm going to have it be the co-main, actually. I think I got a little bit more faith in it than the Los Guerreros, Lords of the Deep matchup. I'm probably going to be proven wrong on that. Then the 6-man tag here for Super Generation Army and the Holy Demon Army is Koji Kanemoto. He's going to get the win for the Super Generation Army. He's going to beat Kanemaru. Obviously, I think everyone kind of assumed it was either going to be Kanemaru or Marufuji losing there in the opener. I mean, that's the card, though. Really, I think every single match here, besides the Nuki Sano, Tiger Mask 4, and as far as Dr. Wagner Jr. Octagon match, has some sort of vibe to it as far as building up to the final show. Dean Malenko and Super Delphin, obviously, we're going to see, Kira Korakumi and Eddie battling it out, so it's still under that kind of same guidelines with Radical Revolution versus Lords of the Deep matchup, and plus it goes well with the Los Guerreros, Lords of the Deep matchup as well. So I really like this card, though. It works out. I think it gives a lot of guys opportunities as well. So that's going to be nice to see as the opener. With, as far as, again, Naomichi Marufuji, just not there yet. Which, it's still embarrassing that he's only getting in, high 20s. But Kanemaru, though, with a 41. On the other side of things there, but Kanemoto gets the win with the moonsault over Yoshinobu Kanemaru in 1703. Not a bad opener, but just a decent little opener there. Oh, the next matchup is even worse. It's Golden King and Dragon Kid beat Shima and Taru. Taru almost outperformed Dragon Kid though, so that's nice. But Shima still got a ways to go. Golden King though pinning Shima after the Golden Kick. A nice little tag match though, nonetheless, especially for the undercard as the Lords of the Deep beating the Los Guerreros team. They were the better team for sure, as thanks to the chemistry boost. As Lord Akira Korakumi gets the win Decapitator over Chavo Jr. It's a fun win though, and as far as Naniwa, he's doing well with the chemistry boost, and Akira Korakumi's doing well. Eddie's still the best guy in the match. So 72 for the next matchup. Yep, should have stuck with my guns on that one. Shouldn't have made it the co-main. As Octagon did well-ish, as far as he probably shouldn't have been this high on the card. But him and Dr. Wagner Jr. get the win over Nuki Sano and Tiger Mask 4. At least both Octagon and Dr. Wagner Jr. would have outperformed if it wasn't for the injury, but he's still fucked up with the La Drocha, as far as with Octagon getting the win over Tiger Mask 4. A decent little co-main event, but the main event, the 77, Dean Malenko submitting Super Delphin with the Texas Cloverleaf. This is a great opportunity for Super Delphin, but mainly, obviously, Dean is, almost double as far as his in-ring performance to Super Delphin. So it's a great showcase matchup for Dean to be able to show off his stuff, but also it gives an opportunity for Super Delphin to work with somebody like Dean Malenko, somebody that talented. Yep, should have, it was actually the best match on the card, that Lords of the Deep Los Guerreros matchup, so probably should have, just switched that out. And it would have been a decent little show. All around, obviously, with the tour show, we just gotta hope, nothing terrible happens, like injuries. More so than that, but yeah, day 1 already in the books, as on to day 2 we go. Alrighty, night 2 of the Super Xplosion tour. They want us to run a Kanto show. That will definitely not be happening. Let's just go ahead and make sure. Yeah, let's run the star lanes. Alrighty, so the main event, I like this Radical Revolution Tactical Tactician Squad 6-man tag as the main. As the Radical Revolution, they will get the win, as Eddie's going to beat Otani. Yeah, I just feel like this is the kind of the best case scenario for this matchup. You know, Eddie's got his matchup with the Akira Kotakumi coming up, so I'm going to make sure he's got some good momentum going into that matchup. And then we got Los Bravano in the NWO. So this is a big-ass 8-man tag. I feel like this is a fun co-main. Now that, it's awesome now that he's got his black and white mask. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, because now, that's a fucking group right here. Everybody's color coordinated. It's awesome. As they're going to take on the NWO, though, as Los Bravano are going to come up short, which is, pretty self-explanatory here. I mean, La Parca, I think, is still like an unimportant character, unfortunately, which sucks, because I love La Parca, but just kind of is what it is. Samurai's going to get the win. He's going to beat La Parca in 24 minutes. Then we'll go with Darkside Defiance of the Cosmic Dragon Kings. This 6-man tag is Jinsei Shinzaki's going to be Dragon Kid. It's a nice little win for the Darkside Defiance. They need a win. And as far as, with Dragon Kid and Shima, obviously one of them is going to get the loss. And with Shima already losing on the previous night, just kind of makes sense. So Rey Mysterio, he's back from rehab. And he's going to take on Negro Casa. So it's a fun little lucha match. Only 5 minutes. Mainly because Negro Casas can't really work that long in a steel the show setting. He's furious about this, but I don't care, because I know Ray's going to outperform him. And then Tactical Masterclass matchup is Akira Kotakumi and Super Delphin are going to take on the BWO team of Takuma Chidoku and Yoshihiro Tajiri. As Super Delphin, after main eventing the previous show, he's going to get the win the opener here. He's going to beat Tajiri in 18 minutes. Yeah, should be good to go, though. So yeah, let's run it. The 72 for the opener is Akira Kotakumi and Super Delphin. They get the win over Taka and Tajiri. They were the better team, so I'm glad they get the win. A Delphin with the Delphin clutch in 1742. Oh my, a 40 here. Pretty brutal, but Ray outperformed Negro Casa, so saw that one coming. As he gets the win to Mysterio Rana, and as far as that, he's the ultimate underdog as far as that's his gimmick, which, makes sense. But yeah, it's rated great, so that works out as well. An 80 for Darkside Defiance and Cosmic Dragon Kings. Jinsei Shinzaki submitting Dragon Kid with the Goraku Gatame as far as Shinzaki and Hayabusa. They got outperformed by Super Astro and Ultimo Dragon. He wasn't even close. I mean, Astro outperformed Hayabusa, so that shows you just how great of a team Super Astro and Ultimo Dragon are. Yeah, just that's some good stuff there. So that was an 80. 82 for the Los Bravano New World Order 8-man. I was a little nervous about this matchup, but honestly, looking at these participants, really everybody's super talented. And even La Parca's 47, it's not great, but like everybody else is kind of within the same wavelength of each other. It's a nice win here for the NWO as El Samurai submitting La Parca, the Samurai Clutch. Then at 88 for our main event, Eddie with the Corey special over Shinjiro Otani. It's so funny that he's going to win with that. Yeah, they were the better team, so I'm glad they get the win there. All around, yeah, I think that was a positive rating. And that's a pretty good show, actually, besides the Mysterio Jr. Negro Casas match. But, at least Rey Mysterio Jr. is starting off on the right foot after coming out of rehab. I figured so. He's super talented. He just needs to kind of get on the right track. But yeah, I mean, as far as night 1 and 2, down, and we're already halfway there. So on to night 3 we go. Alrighty, night 3, as Damien Vampiro, Grace Sasuke, and Tuco Scorpio. That's probably the main, if I had to wager. Yeah, we'll just have that be the main for that. But the NWO, they're going to beat Damien and Vampiro here, as Tuco Scorpio is going to beat Damien. And we'll have the Darkside Defiance versus the Cosmic Dragon Kings 8-man tag. And Ultimo Dragon's going to beat Shima. So another kind of big win for the Cosmic Dragon Kings. They keep on gaining momentum over the Darkside Defiance. As, it looks like we're just going to go with Octagon and Dr. Wagner Jr. against the Blonde Bombers. Tactical Masterclass matchup. They're going to lose here. Octagon and Dr. Wagner Jr. So Jericho's going to beat Octagon in 18 minutes. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Tommy Rogers steal the show matchup as Rey will be beating Tommy Rogers, and he is, of course, furious about that. So that will mean the opener will be the Fantastics versus Jerry Lynn and Gilbert as Linsanity against the Fantastics. As the Fantastics will get the win as Bobby Fulton. Obviously, the best guy in the matchup there will be picking up the win. So pretty straightforward stuff. Now that we're kind of halfway through the tour, I'm going to showcase some talent that's not on the final show. That's kind of the idea there. So that's why half the card is featured with guys that are not on the final show. And we're still, given another matchup for Rey Mysterio Jr. to have as well. So as far as, didn't mean to hit that. That's not really so. Our popularity now is at 87. That's awesome. We are just moving right along. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna run Chubu here. 3,000. I mean, we could run the Nagata City Gymnasium. We'll just be like 900 shy of a salad. That's fine. Alright, let's run it. The 66 for the opener. The Fantastics getting the win over the Linsanity team as Bobby Fulton pinning Jerry Flynn after the Fantastic Flip. Yeah, I mean, Jerry's getting a little bit better. He's almost at the same level as Jackie Fulton. Kilman's still got a ways to go, but still Bobby Fulton's the best guy in that matchup. As Octagon and Dr. Wagner Jr., that's a pretty good showing from him. I think kind of the technical masterclass kind of fits Octagon the best. As they lose, though, to the Blonde Bombers. Jericho the Lion Tamer in 1809. 57 for Rey Mysterio Jr. and Tommy Rogers. They don't click. Pretty brutal. Oh, no, they actually, Rey Mysterio Jr. was rusty. That's odd. Don't know why. Maybe because the time was so short on the previous matchup is why that didn't affect him. That's pretty brutal. I saw the red and I immediately assumed that was bad chemistry, but no, it's actually because he's rusty. That's interesting. Definitely would not have thought that. Pretty bad. Pretty bad match there. It's Darkside Defiance, the Cosmic Dragon Kings, the 8-man tag. Yeah, the Cosmic Dragon Kings, they were the better team by far, really. Dragon Kid was better than Taru and Shima, and then everybody else, as far as Golden King was better than Jinsei Shinzaki, and as far as Hayabusa was outperformed by Astro and Ultimate Dragon. Just all around, they were the better team, and they get the win in 20 minutes as the Dragon Sleeper from Ultimo Dragon over Shima. And then our main event, Tuco Scorpio pinning Damien after the Scorpio Splash. I mean, pretty close, as far as actually a couple of points better were the Damien and Vampiro team. And they probably should have got the win there, but a hell of a match, though. Got the crowd hotter, too. Not a bad main event there. So now we go on to the final tour show, night 4, and then we'll be going on to Fire Pro for the final show. We're probably going to run, gosh, I mean, over half the show's going to be ran in Fire Pro, so it should be a pretty fun episode here to see how it all plays out. As yeah, on to night 4 we go. Alright, the final tour show, as the undercard features 2 singles matches between the Cosmic Dragon Kings and the Darkside Defiance. The main event, though, we have a Radical Revolution Lords of the Deep 8-man. Actually, this probably won't be the main. This will probably be the co-main. But Prince Mako will be beating Chavo Guerrero Jr. So Lords of the Deep getting a big win there. Yeah, Los Pavanos, New World Order, 6-man. This would definitely be the main event instead. As El Samurai is going to beat Psychosis. Another win for the New World Order. They won night 2 in the 8-man. I think we're going to change that up. I think we're going to have them lose. And I think we're going to have Damien beat Liger. Yeah, a little change it up. There we go. And then we'll have TTS against the BWO. Brad Armstrong, Taka Michinoku, and Terry Boy. As far as, Shinjiro Otani is going to get the win over Terry Boy. Pretty straightforward stuff there for TTS. I just want to make sure that... Oh, the BWO is not even a thing here. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know why. I just now realized that, but definitely want to make sure that gets changed. Well, I'm trying to think who should be the leader. I mean, Brad's obviously the best out of the bunch, but yeah, let's go Terry Boy and Taka. Let's have them be the leaders. Oh, forgot to add the name. We might have to put a period at the end just because Terry Funk and Scott Norton. I guess we'll probably have to go to Sable. BWO, all the way down here. There we go. Perfect. The Bastards World Order. Perfect. Alrighty. So, yeah, we can change this now. Nailed it. So, I want to say, this is the steal of the show match. Shima and Dragon Kid, which, fun, Dragon Gate match here. Shima's going to be Dragon Kid as well, so that's a huge victory for Shima. And then Taru and the Golden King, which the Golden King will get the win, which no surprise there, because he's obviously the much better performer. Yeah, but we're all squared away as far as 4 nights into this Super Xplosion tour. I mean, so far so good. I mean, nothing's, no catastrophes or anything. Nobody's gotten hurt. Should be a fun show to end out the tour. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to run this final show. I think we're just going to run at the Wakama Correctional Gym. Alright, we're set. Let's run it as the Golden King beats Taru with the Golden Kick in 16:21. A decent little matchup, mainly just Golden King, a much better performer, gets the win. Yeah, they're not over enough. I had a feeling that might happen, as I was hoping maybe throughout this tour they would help one of them, would help be elevated out of the unimportant phase, but that was not the case. It's still a good match for them, just as far as the actual rating itself is obviously pretty bad, but Dragon Kid and Shima, 47-46, and the Schween for Shima over Dragon Kid. I got a 79 for the 6-man of TTS in the BWO, so Tani submitting Terry Boy with the Cobra Clutch. Already the crowd got hotter, so we're back and rolling in the right direction. Pretty good match, though. All things considered, just Terry Boy was the worst guy in the match. Then an 81 for Los Bravano. I just realized I did not change this to not be the co-main. As, yeah, this should have been the main. Damn, that sucks. But what a win, though, for Damien, as he pins Jushin Liger after the marionette. Good match, though. Pretty good stuff. I mean, yeah, El Samurai was the worst guy from the NWO side, and Damien was the worst guy for the Los Bravano side. I about had Psychosis beat Liger, but changed my mind. Yeah, the 73 for the main now instead. The spinning headlock drop. Brutal finish. That should not be a finish there for Kazuyashi. And what an upset, though, for the Lords of the Deep. They were nowhere close to hitting the level of everybody else, but at least Prince Mako and Super Delphin outperformed Chavo, so at least from that perspective, it's a credible finish. But yeah, just had the wrong thing go on last, and actually it should have been probably even before the trios matchup between TTS and the BWO. Pretty brutal show, to be honest. Just we fucked up on a couple of things there, but luckily it's not that big of a deal since it's just a tour show. Now we go to the final show for the Super Xplosion show. We can see a big main event of Sasuke and Vampiro for the Junior Heavyweight title. Plus we get the Dark Side Defiance team of Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki against the Ultimo Dragon Super Astro team that has been one of the best tag teams in the world for probably the past 5 years in the save here, as far as from this save and obviously the UJPW save as well. So yeah, I mean, on to the final show we go to. Alrighty, we are lined up, ready to go, as our first matchup here that we're going to be running in Fire Pro is the tag team matchup between the Radical Revolution, Team Malenko and Wild Pegasus, versus the Tactical Tactician squad of Funaki and Minoru Tanaka. Shinichi Funaki, though, making his debut in the Fire Pro part of this, and then for Minoru Tanaka, same thing. I feel like there's this Minoru Tanaka, I mean, it's a pretty solid one. I could have swore I had one still that was in the native talent. Looks like I don't, thank God, as I thought that was the case. But yeah, so we're good to go there. So yeah, we're all ready to go. Let's run it. See what we get for our first matchup of the night. Of course, we'll be in the Tokyo Dome for this one. It's a sellout. We could almost run 2 Tokyo Dome shows with the amount of people we could have had. I think it was like 80,000. The Radical Revolution, Team Malenko, Wild Pegasus. They've been featured a good bit here on the save so far in the Fire Pro world. We'll see how they do. And for TTS, Shinichi Funaki, Minoru Tanaka, the blue and the white and the purple. Definitely not color coordinated by any stretch. We'll see how they do though. This is it's a big matchup. Big matchup for sure. You get a #1 contendership matchup for the tag team titles on the line. And Dean and Funaki starting it off. So we got a test of strength already? Oh, no men went out on it. Off the ropes and just a couple of drop toe holds already. And a body slam from Funaki. He's wasting a little time. All the body kicks now. The drop toe hold again. Dean Malenko is getting busy. There's a body slam from Funaki. Goddamn, I mean, if you were to take a shot every time he did a drop toe hold, you'd already be drunk a minute in to this one. Dean Malenko just working it. It was fireman's carry, though, from Sho Funaki. One thing about this matchup, though, I'm just trying it out and seeing, I turn off cut play. Because obviously it makes tag matches a little bit longer, but sometimes they don't need to be as long as they need to. And now we got Minoru Tanaka and Wild Pegasus in now. Another drop toe hold. Minute 30. Oh, heavyweight test of strength. Tanaka wins it. Yeah, snapmare. Yeah, it's funny with these two, they kind of missed each other. As far as Minoru Tanaka was more like the later 90s than the mid and early 90s. In New Japan Pro Wrestling, obviously, once basically WCW, you know, the deal happened with that as far as bringing in Chris. That was, you know, basically the end of him working Japan. Up until, I mean, he did work one show. I want to say it might have been during that time where they were waiting to go, you know, after they left WCW. WWF. I want to say he did work like one random, like All Japan or New Japan show. But I swore he did. Might have been a little early. Might have been around 99. Dean Malenko though already, and Shinichi Funaki getting after it. We get a tag is made. Test of strength. I don't know. Don't get the best of it from either man. What a suplex! Sends him to the floor. Minoru Tanaka, I mean, he is kind of built for this matchup with Dean Malenko, you know, as far as what he can do striking-wise, what he can do physicality-wise. He's a little different than what Dean's used to, and already you're seeing it there, dumps him on his head, the German suplex. He went to the top rope, but thought better of it, jumped right back down, Malenko tagging in Wild Pegasus, and Minoru Tanaka, though, is looking sharp until he gets caught with that snap suplex. I got an arm wringer here. And Minoru Tanaka gets out of it. Oh, we get a side headlock. Oh, they pushed him off him though. As far as I was deep in there though. That side headlock. Oh, we get a test of strength. Look at this, using his body. You know, obviously a bigger dude in Wild Pegasus, definitely bigger than Shinichi Funaki, and use that to get a vertical press into a pinfall off the test of strength. I mean, Funaki with these body kicks, though, that has been a pleasant surprise. He keeps on trying to suplex Dean Malenko, and he finally hits it this time, though. After Dean landed on his feet last time off the ropes, a basement drop kick. Malenko already back up. Oh, might be going for another suplex. And he does. It's been a unique, set of offensive maneuvers from Shinichi Funaki as far as being. Oh God, look at this cradle from Dean Malenko. Holy shit! Got a 1 count out of it, but just seeing what Funaki's been able to do with these body kicks, with the suplexes from outside the ring, from the apron to the inside the ring. I mean, that's been very, very impressive. Oh, fucking kicked him in the head. Does Minoru Tanaka? The tag in Wild Pegasus already. You know, this match is done pretty well as far as especially showing off of what TTS is able to do, but there's Wild Pegasus already getting back into the shift of momentum, the Radical Revolution side. If he gets a Wild Bomb, I mean, it could be it. It just takes one. There's that backbreaker again. I know as far as Funaki, he's not going to give up that easy. I'm going to trade chops and right hands. Surprise Benoit's not the one that's throwing the chops. Funaki even got the best of it. Nah, he's not going to tap. But he's not going to give up. And again with the test of strength, putting his body weight on him. Only a 1 count though, off the ropes. Oh, Funaki, what a great transition there. After missing on the shoulder block, goes for the Enziguri. Funaki's really rolling now, but again, just on Pegasus, pressing him down onto the mat after the test of strength. He's doing it again here. He's using his size. He might get a win with that. If he keeps on doing over Shinichi Funaki. There's a Russian leg sweep that looked like both men kind of hit the back of their heads on the buckle, but see what that as far as tags made. In comes Minoru Tanaka into the Radical Revolution corner. Punches him now as far as Tanaka now. Oh, 450! Brilliant stuff there, and I just kicked out. Massive stuff there. Oh, he catches the body shot. Went for the body kick, but Wild Pegasus caught it, and man, he is in deep shit, is Minoru Tanaka. Oh, but he's going for that 450 again. Hits it, but I believe he's in the ropes. Yeah, that's going to be... It's going to be another... Oh, that was a moonsault this time. But again, feet underneath the ropes. He's just going to keep on going to the top rope. Another moonsault. And again in the ropes. Oh, God, went for the super kick. Missed it, though. Dragon suplex. Oh, but that's in the ropes as well. Minoru Tanaka making the tag into Funaki. And now we're almost at the 10-minute mark already. Even with the cut play turned off, this has been a pretty back and forth encounter here. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. Just a minute left. Nice little running knee strike. Oh, look at this. Just twisting his body and twisting his head to the opposite direction. That was very impressive to see. There's a drop toe hold from Dean Malenko again. We haven't seen him bust out the Tiger Driver, but he might not need it for that roll-up. But no, Funaki kicks out. Off the ropes. Bulldog. Funaki now, he is cooking here. Into the corner. He's going to make the tag up. That'll snap suplex from Dean Malenko. He is in the opposite corner. And look for maybe potentially swing him back to the other side. And in comes Minoru Tanaka. Oh, here we go. Tiger Driver. Ah, his foot was in the ropes, though. Minoru Tanaka again. 450. I don't know why he keeps on hitting the 450 splash on Dean Malenko, but again, it doesn't work. Oh, there we go. As far as that's always a great little maneuver out of Minoru Tanaka. Oh, here we go. Test of strength. Who's going to win it? Ah, nah. No man couldn't get it. Both men just putting it all out there. Man, what a German suplex. Minoru Tanaka. What a drop kick, too. John Woo style drop kick that was. Man, Minoru Tanaka, I mean, he is so fast. It's just a fast strikes. Oh my god, what a sunset flip. That might be it now. As far as what he can do with his speed, what he can do with his kicks. Deadly, man. Speaking of deadly, there's a wild bomb that just about turned him inside out into a German suplex. These two teams are going to try their damnedest to win this one to be #1 contenders. This has been a pretty great tag match already. Oh no, that's not it though. Funaki gets out just in the nick of time. Oh shit, here goes Funaki. Fires up with a drop kick. Oh, Wild Pegasus, he is gotta drag him to the deep water here. You're going into around the 12th minute of this matchup. There it is, Dragon Suplex, center of the ring, beautiful bridge, and that's it. Wonderful stuff there. We'll call it 22. Actually, we'll call it 23. Since it was 11:55. We'll be kind. We'll be kind. Yeah, I mean, as far as Wild Pegasus pinning Shinichi Funaki after that Dragon Suplex. Great stuff, though. Great win. Love it. And now, from one #1 contendership matchup to the next, as we'll just clear it and go with our next contest. Eddie Guerrero and Lord Akira Korakumi. This is going to be a big one. So we'll see if everybody of Radical Revolution, besides obviously Chavo, will go on to be... I don't know why, Kikataru, he's just kind of stuck here at Radical Revolution. I'm not sure why. But, yeah, we've went with a couple of different versions of Eddie in the past. I think we're going to go back to this one now. And let's bust out the blue. Just change it up a little bit. But he'll be taking on the leader of the Lords of the Deep, the man himself, Lord Akira Korakumi. Oh yes, ground with the ground octopus hold. As Red chooses the ref. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's get it. I'm hoping for a banger between these two men, as far as they won their blocks respectively in the Supermax 64 Best Super Juniors. Or the losers, though, on that fateful night. As far as Eddie Guerrero, though, I mean, he is definitely talented enough to become the Junior Heavyweight Champion once again. Before the Akira Korakumi looking to be, for the first time, a Junior Heavyweight Champion. It's so funny how much he looks like Ishimori. Lord of the Deep himself. Looking to pick up a big victory. Funny enough, as far as he came up short against Dean Malenko as well, so he's got a chance to exact some revenge and beat Eddie here. Both guys are having, revenge in their hearts. In this one. We got a side headlock from Akira Korakumi. A body slam. Kid to work early and often. Both men went on that test of strength. I mean, the fireman's carries and the snapmares are prevalent in this one. Off the ropes we go. Oh, what a drop kick. Picture perfect right on the button. He's probably going for it again. Oh no, nice little arm drag. Keeps the arm locked though, and Eddie kicks out of that predicament. Gets off the ground. Also, a small package, nope. So we're going to see what both men are made of here, though. This is a big spot for him. A shoulder block. Eddie, has got some size on him, especially over Akira Korakumi. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Getting out of that wrist lock. Does it again here. I mean, the talent on display from Eddie Guerrero. Out of that. Oh, well, Russian leg sweep off of the side headlock. Love that. Oh, look at this. A monkey flip out of that. Test of strength and send him onto the ramp. We had an appearance for the ramp. We only got a little bit of it. But we got it. Oh, shit. Chops and forearm shots. Both men down. Eddie's the first guy back up. Oh, the chop, though. Eddie's just brutal with those chops. Oh, and again, looking for it. Oh, but again, the counter. This time just uses his body to press out of it. Backslide. Doesn't even get a count, though. Oh, what a dragon screw leg whip, though. That was brutal. Leg drop. Eddie right back up into the body slam. Covers him. Hooks the leg, too. Only a 1 count. Oh, rake in the eyes. Oh, what a tilt-a-whirl head scissors there from Eddie Guerrero. I'm waiting for maybe the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, but instead gets a run over for his troubles. Off the ropes again. Oh, what a lariat. Eddie drops him with it. I do like this black and blue gear. You really kind of see that out of Eddie. Oh, here we go again with that monkey flip. Sends him to the floor as well. I was hoping we'd see maybe a tope, but no. No, we're not that lucky. It's Eddie. Fireman's carry takeovers left and right. believe he went to some college in New Mexico. I don't think it was New Mexico State, but I want to say it was like a Division II college as far as an amateur wrestler. Did pretty well. Did pretty well for himself. I want to say he did quite well in El Paso during like his high school days. Oh, there we go. A little small package from Eddie there as far as couldn't get the count. You see it again with those fireman's carries. Off the ropes, though. Wow, they just run into each other. Oh, Eddie. Look for the handshake. Oh, now he thinks better of it. That's probably for the best, to be honest, there. I probably would want to check your back whenever you shake hands with that man, because he most likely is going to put a knife in the back of you. Or even check your hand, because he might have stuck a knife in your hand, in the palm of your hand. Oh, look at this, though. Eddie, using his body weight now to press down off the test of strength, gets a 2 count out of it. He's rolling already. Off the ropes again, maybe another layer. No, another tilt-a-whirl head scissors. DDT, though. Let's see what Akira Kotakumi's going to do off the top. Crossbody. Doesn't hook the leg, and that might have cost him. That was only a 2 count. Oh, is he going to shake the hand again? Eddie keeps on offering it. Akira Kotakumi just is not falling for it. He's doing it again. Please shake his hand. Yeah, no. Every time. God, that's great. A basement dropkick from Eddie. Akira Kotakumi back up to his feet now, off the ropes. Another basement dropkick. You're really seeing Eddie work over the legs. Oh, the chops. The forearms. Akira Kotakumi, I mean, they are just battling here. Thought he was going to get the better of it, but Eddie went out on that. Oh, what a sweep here. He's going for maybe that crossbody yet again. Oh, no, drop kicks him. Oh, my God. Going to the top again. Went for the splash. Nobody home, though. No water in the pool. Eddie now. Gory special. Every time we want to just wait and see if he's going to hit him with the actual gory bomb, but he's hit him with the gory special. Couldn't get it, though. Another DDT in the center of the ring. Off the ropes. Oh, went for a flying clothesline. Couldn't get it. Gory bomb. There it is. Covers him. Hooks the leg. This could be it right here. And no. Just kicks out. Does Lord Akira Kotakumi. Man, that was very, very close, though. Thought we had our number 1 contender right there. Oh, man. Just stomping away. Kicking away. Test strength. And Eddie again. Using his body weight. Oh, he about did it. Just about pulled it off. That's the strength again. Oh, man, Eddie just too skilled for it. Off the ropes. Basement dropkick again. Unreal, but Akira Kotakumi's up, but he's out on his feet. That's the strength again. Pressing down. Using his weight too. Oh, he wins with it. It's brutal. Gosh, we'll just clock 20 onto it. What a sad way to end that one. But Eddie is your winner. He is the new number 1 contender. So that is back-to-back number 1 contenders set. And now we'll get to see who the champions will be as our tag team title matchup. It will be, as far as the, it's going to go to the Cosmic Dragon Kings, will be Ultimo Dragon. As I think we're going to just go with the blue and the red and Super Astro. Taking on the champions, a team that just can't seem to lose, it seems like. Let's see, where's the Dark Side Defines? There you are, as Hayabusa. Trying to think. We used that Hayabusa. Why might try this one on? Yeah, he's got the white gear. Nah, we'll just stick with. Let's try the pink gear. This is the kind of pink-purple get-up. I know they did a, there's a press picture with Hayabusa in this get-up. With Shinzaki. Oh, I don't know who's the ref for this one. Just check. Oh, it's Ted Tanabe. Is our referee for this one? Oh, no. I want the ref. There we go. Ted Tanabe. Nailed it. Alright, this should be a banger, though. as far as with Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki, last time these two teams faced off in a tag match was during the Supermax Junior Tag League last year. Hayabusa and Shinzaki won. In the previous encounter, besides that, was back in 1993 at the Real World Tag League in All Japan. That was before the merger. Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro won that time around. So pretty interesting. This is the trilogy matchup, and it's taken about 7 years to get here. Long time coming. The rest have been just, trios matches and 8-man tags. Here comes Hayabusa and Shinzaki. I forgot to pick the Jinsei Shinzaki with the gimmicks all over him, but that's alright. That's nice to change it up. If they lose, I'll blame it on that. As far as he didn't have his spiritual powers on his side, but Ultimo Dragon and Hayabusa is going to kick this off, and already went for a wrist lock, and Hayabusa just kind of pressing out of that, using doing it again here, just those kind of kip-ups out of it. Snapmare. Does it again. I mean, Ultimo Dragon, you think he's going to stop grabbing the wrist lock. He does it again. Oh, look at this, though. What a float over head scissors. Still got the legs wrapped around his head. That was fun. A nice little arm drag from Ultimo Dragon. See what he's got. Oh, nice deep arm drag that was. I mean, he's not going to win him over with that. I mean, it's just, he's too quick for him. Hayabusa every time. And then he's going for it again. Another head scissors takeover. Is in the ropes, though. It sends him to the floor already, a minute in. We're on the floor. Off the ropes. Missed with the kick. And both men tagging out. Here comes Jinsei Shinzaki and Super Astro. Who they look like they should be a team with the matching gear. Oh, Super Astro winning on the test of strength. Oh, what a throat thrust from Shinzaki. He's got a wrist lock. Couldn't get out of it, though. No, test of strength. And Shinzaki gets the best of it. Oh, overhand chop now. Off the ropes we go. Oh, what a fucking... I love that so much. Rolls out of the way of it. Kind of lucha rolls his way out of it and ends up hitting a drop kick. That's one of my favorite spots, probably in wrestling, to be honest. Like, he would always do that so pretty flawlessly. Even when he got kind of older, too. Even, like, towards the late 2000s, he could still be able to pull that spot off. A little snapmare from Shinzaki. Man, these overhand chops are maybe a little too much for Ultimo Dragon, but he keeps on firing back. Oh, we got a wrist lock again. Oh, the throat thrust. I mean, listen, he's got his moves down pat. We know what Shinzaki's looking for. Chops and throat thrust. And to be able to wear the body down over time. Ultimo Dragon and Hayabusa. Two of the best junior heavyweights on the planet, even in the year 2000. Just sucks too, because, Ultimo Dragon, with that injury in WCW and the botched surgery, he wasn't really wrestling at that time. But boy, was he having, producing some of the best talent in the world at that time. Oh, nice little pick up and throws him in the corner. Oh, the throat thrust into the corner. Does it again. Just throwing him around. Using out his weight, because Jinsei Shinzaki's a pretty big junior heavyweight. Another guy that's kind of deceivingly tall and big. And he is just making light work out of Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro, though. I have been impressed. This has just been a great display already, just in the first 4 minutes for the champions. And mainly for Jinsei Shinzaki, as he is still hammering away. But Ultimo Dragon, he's trying to make a comeback here. Another snapmare. Attacking the legs. And these snapmares, though, from Shinzaki. Off the ropes. Hangs on the ropes. Throat thrust again from Shinzaki, tagging in Hayabusa. Oh, the Somba now. Off the ropes. Into the buckle and into a moonsault off the middle. That's a 2 count. But then comes Astro. Now look at this, a bow and arrow lock. Don't get to see this every day. Hayabusa gets out of it though. And now in comes Shinzaki. A little tiger spin from Super Astro. Oh, love the Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Love it. Oh, look at that. Went for maybe a Saito suplex, maybe even a back suplex, but he ducked out of it. Look at this now. Crossing his arms across his own neck. He's looking to choke him out and get a submission victory, but that's not the case. What a Rana. A little Frankensteiner, if you will, from Super Astro. And looking for the cover. He's got... Well, nah, he's not going to get anything out of it, but still went for it. Another Frankensteiner. This time into the buckle. Tagging in Ultimate Dragon is Super Astro off the top. What a knee. Right in the midsection. Shinzaki. Now look at the tag in Hayabusa. Oh, look at this now. Trading chops and elbows. Ultimate Dragon gets the best of it. Soul Butt again. Off the ropes we go. Hayabusa is in big trouble as the spinning leg kick. Into a Soul Butt again. Hayabusa down Falcon Arrow maybe? Oh no, sit down Face Buster. Tagging in Shinzaki as Hayabusa's out on his feet. Jinsei Shinzaki, I mean, he is just here at it, praying powerbomb. This could be it. Jackknife pin as well, and no. Ultimate Dragon just kicked out. And we might have had a retaining for probably like the 5th time for the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and arguably the best tag team on the planet at this rate. I mean, they have just been unstoppable and have beaten a lot of great teams along the way. Oh, praying powerbomb this time to Super Astro. With the jackknife pin right near Ted Tanabe. No! And again, they kick out. Both men kicking out of it. Super Astro now. He's got to get something going. Well, let's start with the rest of them. I mean, he's got an armbar potentially, but Shinzaki gets out of it. He's going to tag in Hayabusa. Oh, what a Uranagi. Dumped him on his head. Oh, shit. Oh, jumping tombstone. Jesus. Dumped him right on his head. Here comes Ultimate Dragon. Off the ropes. Back elbow from Ultimate Dragon. That was kind of... Was not used to seeing that. Oh, look at this. The float over German suplex with the bridge. Couldn't get it done, though. Hayabusa now with a Frankensteiner. I thought he was going to go off the top, but he's going to tag in Shinzaki. Shinzaki looking for another submission. Is Dragon going to tap? No. Now, we're almost at the 10-minute mark, though. Oh, what another Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Man, Jinsei Shinzaki's just in prime form. Hard man to beat, and with this praying powerbomb. Oh, the super version, too, with the kind of, the razor's edge finish of that. And he gets a massive victory. We're going to make that 29 minutes. As Jinsei Shinzaki beats Ultimo Dragon. Unreal. Unfucking real. Just a team that can't be beaten, it seems like. Gosh, there's the Koyotashi. Major victory. And now, we're down to our main event. As we have, of course, our champion of the NWL, the Great Sasuke. And he is looking to retain. I'm about to say, I think we just have the one Great Sasuke now. So he's taking off the leader of the night, the leader of Los Bravano, Vampiro. Yeah, we just stick with this version. Again, I don't know who's the ref. And it's Nishinaga. So going back, we kind of hit the horn here. We went with just about everybody. Yeah, let's run it for our final matchup here in Fire Pro. Then we're going to go back over to TEW. Yeah, Vampiro, though. Couldn't be... history could be made here tonight. You have a new Junior Heavyweight Champion, and for the first time, Vampiro. First time for Los Bravano to really have any type of gold Besides when the Headhunters were like the All-Asia Tag Champs. I think there was maybe even a 6-man reign in there at one point. But yeah, I mean, Vampiro and the Great Sasuke, as far as their last singles encounter was during the Best Super Juniors, which Vampiro beat the Great Sasuke. And of course, they had their Junior Heavyweight title matchup at the Halloween show, which Sasuke beat him. And before that, it was back at the All Japan, New Japan Road to Battleground show on night 1 with Sasuke beating Vampiro. So we could see Vampiro tie it up as far as with singles match wins, or Sasuke can get a win as far as make it 3-1. But so far, both men kind of back and forth. Nice little snap suplex, and again with that kind of kick out of Sasuke is using his speed. But Vampiro, of course, one of the bigger size guys that we have, and he's going to use his size to his advantage. But Sasuke, again, using his speed to his advantage, gets a jawbreaker out of that. Oh, here we go, snap suplex again. We got a minute in already, and see if Vampiro really kind of throws weight around. Oh god, Tombstone! Sasuke no-sells it. It's a minute in, throwing out a Tombstone. I love it. Oh, what a lariat now. He's throwing out some big moves. He's throwing a lot of weight behind a lot of these. Oh my god. He's looking to get it over with early, and after there's a nail in the coffin in a minute 30 in, and oh my god, he about became the new junior champ. He about went for it again. Sasuke had to get out of there. That could have been all she wrote. Choke slam. Oh my god, this is not even going to make it 5 minutes. Powerbomb. Sasuke's back up. Then snap suplex again. Oh man, Sasuke. He's in deep shit. Oh, maybe not. Rolled through into a Frankenstein off the counter, but couldn't even get a pinfall out of that. That's Sasuke. He's still showing a lot of fighting spirit. Oh, but look at Vampiro, though. Gets back up, hits the super kick. I mean, one more nail in the coffin, and that might be it. A suplex to the floor. I mean, Sasuke's got all the time in the world to come back in the ring, but he hurries up and gets back in there, and he gets a tombstone for his troubles. I don't think this was making the 5-minute mark at this rate. This has been a pretty big beatdown of the great Sasuke. Another super kick. He's just putting in all the work here. Power bomb. I mean, just one more nail in the coffin. That's probably it at this rate. But Sasuke's got fight. He's not looking to just hand over that belt. He wants to be the junior heavyweight champion still. We might get a... Oh, no. What a reversal. Layered in the corner. Jawbreaker again from Sasuke. No quit it. Went for the spinning wheel kick. Couldn't get it, though. Choke slam, no. As far as Sasuke gets out of danger with that one. Man, even an Enziguri can't even keep Vampiro down. Sasuke's in deep, deep trouble here. This is some troubling stuff. There's a nail in the coffin. Not in the ropes either. We got a new champion. We'll say 24 minutes with that one. Oh my god, though. What a victory for Vampiro. Jesus. That is all it took to crown a new champion. It's a nail in the coffin. My, oh my. And with that, we're back into the TEW world. Vampiro will be the new champion. The card is set. Let's run it. And we'll turn off the Fire Pro sound. So the opener gets an 89. As far as the NWO and Los Bravado. Los Bravado with a major victory, though. Psicosis with the guillotine leg drop over Tuco Scorpio. Pretty close match. Obviously, Liger and La Parka's kind of the outliers, where Liger's the best guy in the match and La Parka's the worst guy. Probably could have gave it to NWO, especially after now knowing that Vampiro won in the main. But, boy, talk about a big night for Los Bravado. The 75 for the Holy Demon Army Super Generation Army matchup as Fuchi's beating Kikuchi with a backdrop suplex. Pretty close, but the better team lost there. Kanemoto and Kikuchi were the much better team. Got the crowd buzzing, though. It's an 86 for Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko against the Technical Technician Squad. as they'll get a rematch with Hayabusa and Shinzaki. As Wild Pegasus pins him with a Wild Bomb. Hell of a match, though. Two of the best tag teams on the planet. Having a great match. And a fractured cheekbone for Shinichi Funaki, that was tough. It's an 86 here. For Eddie Guerrero and Lord Akira Kurakumi. So he gets along with the Brainbuster. And then our co-main event with their 5th defense. Insane. Hayabusa, Jinsei, Shinzaki keep the wins going, and Shinzaki with a Koyotoshi over Ultimo Dragon gets the win at 28-49. Fantastic stuff. And our main event, in a shocker, Vampiro, nail in the coffin, beats the great Sasuke, and he's your new champion. Gets some revenge for Halloween as well, and all around, that was a hell of a show. We only had one match that was below an 85. Actually, I had one match below an 86, if you want to be technical, but man, that is just a hell of a show. Obviously, we want to give love to Vampiro. He earned that. I mean, he's been a tremendous talent for us for a long time coming, and he gets some singles gold finally. I mean, we got to put over Jinsei Shinzaki. He's just unstoppable in Fire Pro. And, yeah, we'll give, Eduardo some love. So now we get the rematch from Vampiro and Eddie at the Super J Cup. We'll also be seeing... I don't think we'll see that tag team title matchup on that show. I think we'll save that for the next endeavor, as far as... for the next tour that follows it. Is, wow, we are having more growth. We're now large. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, A-Steel, he's at UPW. I started him accidentally when I was still with as Liger, not as UJPW. So that's why that is a thing. So yeah, I mean so we'll have, of course, the J Cup. Then after that, it's Mystery Mayhem, which we'll probably not do the tag matchup on that show either, because Mystery Mayhem, we're gonna let AI dictate how that card's gonna play out, and then so that means we'll probably be at the All-Star Anarchy show. So when we'll see Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko take on Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki. I mean, for that one, I was thinking of having a big-ass 10-man in the main event, but I'm not sure with that, because I kind of wanted to have like an all-star thing going where you had kind of this dream team of, a 5v5 kind of scenario, but who knows? We might even save the tag team title matchup for maybe the first night of the All-Star Anarchy show. Something like that. It's just an idea. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, as far as thank you all for watching for the Super Xplosion show, and we'll catch you guys next time for the J Cup. Take care, everyone.